CJ, what up, baby?
Hey, what's going on, man?
How are you?
I'm good. Can you hear me?
Perfectly. Let's start with this, CJ. You said something on Twitter today while I was in a cab from the airport in Sweden to my hotel room, and it actually put me in a tremendously poor mood because it reminded me, because I completely forgot and have no idea between maybe the transition of Matt Sittimer or Phil Toronto or Phil to Nate. I'm not quite sure how I let you down, but I do owe you a visit, and and I think you know me well enough because we know each other how much that shit matters to me, and I'm massively upset right now and super apologetic for. I just don't even know how we dropped the ball. As you can imagine, my life gets pretty frantic. This is from a while ago, and I just don't know where it got broken down. And I'm super sorry, man. And I know I'm going to be doing this thing in Eastern Tennessee, but it doesn't really make up for it. So I apologize profusely, and it's just so not like me, and
We
I
should do
feel
dinner
very embarrassed.
afterwards. Yeah, well, we should do dinner afterwards. I live not too far from there. It's
Great.
like
So
30 minutes from my house. We should do dinner after the Ready Set Boost.
Email me. What I don't know is what my travel schedule is, and what I'll do is I'll try to alter it. Maybe we'll do breakfast before. Let me find out what my travel schedule is, but we will get together.
That'll work. Now, can I ask a question now?
Hell yeah, baby.
Okay. Two. The first one, I never got an answer from you, and I asked a couple times. I called in on the wine show. I'll pick red. Have you tried that yet?
Shit, you'll never believe this. It's like this question never wants to get answered. You actually tuned out for a second. Go ahead, one more time.
Apothic red.
Apothic Red, the wine?
Yes.
Yeah, I've
Have you
had it a
tried it?
couple times. Yeah, it's super popular.
Thoughts?
It's a super popular wine. I like it. It's a fun wine. It's got grapefruit. You know what it has, CJ? Why I think a lot of people like it? It's just delicious, right? It's got delicious factor to it. That it's not the most complex wine. It doesn't make me think about the future. But it's kind of like, it's kind of like the difference between, I'll put into guy talk. It's kind of like a really, really fun girl that you like spend like 3 or 4 days with versus like the kind of wine that you want to put a ring on and have a relationship with. So it serves a very serious purpose, especially like in your mid-20s. So, to me, it's kind of like an 88-point wine. For a lot of people, it's like a 92 or 93-point wine.
And can I do one more real quick?
Yes, you definitely can.
All right, you rock. Um, Best explanation for when people say the target demo is not on social media.
Easy. I ask a question. I ask them what their target demo is. See, here's the funny part, CJ. I have no interest in selling through social media to the world. I don't feel like I'm a social media evangelist. My responsibility is not to sell social media down the throats of the consumer. If you are marketing to 84-year-old individuals in South Texas, there's a real chance that they're not on social media, right? So, this isn't 2008 anymore. Facebook has gotten to scale. And so I think that a lot of people are on this, but there are demos that I would understand not betting as much on social as other platforms. I love social media, but it's a baby. We're talking about a 2-year-old. And, Misha, my daughter, she's about to turn 3. She's the most delicious and amazing thing in the world. I want to eat her little damn face every second. And she crushes my heart. I love everything about her, but she doesn't compromise the whole world. Like, she's my world, but there's little pieces. So, she represents a lot of it, but not all of it. Hence the same way I think of social media. It's incredible. It's unbelievable, and it's valuable for most people. But for certain things, it's not, and that's okay. So I would ask the
Sweet.
question, who's your target? And if they say blah, 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 I'm like, well, what about LinkedIn? What about Pinterest? It used to be females in their 30s. And then Facebook answered that, and Pinterest really answered that. Older demo is very much on Facebook now. That's been taken care of. Urban demo crushing on Twitter. So there's just a lot of places you got to find out where they are. Not every platform's for every business.
You rock. I'll see you next month, man.
Looking forward to it, man. Stay well.